What nutritionists eat every day. Realistic meal breakdown. When we think of nutritionists, we often imagine perfectly balanced meals, endless bowls of kale, and zero indulgence. But that image is far from the reality. Nutritionists are humans too, just with a deep understanding of food science, body needs, and the psychology of eating. What makes their daily choices different isn't perfection, but intention. Their meals are realistic, flexible, and centered around long-term health, not short-term trends. The way a nutritionist eats is not about strict rules or extreme restrictions. It's about balance, variety, and sustainability. Every meal serves a purpose, fueling the body, supporting mental clarity, stabilizing blood sugar, and creating a sense of enjoyment. From energizing breakfasts to late-night snacks, their choices reflect a deep respect for how food impacts physical and emotional well-being. So what do nutritionists really eat every day? Let's walk through a realistic meal breakdown, grounded in real habits, nutritional science, and personal flexibility, not food fads. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get started. Morning rituals, starting the day right. For most nutritionists, mornings are about consistency and preparation. They understand that breakfast sets the tone for the day, not just in terms of hunger, but also energy, focus, and cravings. Many opt for balanced breakfasts that combine complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and protein. Think of something like overnight oats made with rolled oats, chia seeds, a handful of berries, a scoop of almond butter, and a splash of almond milk. This kind of meal provides fiber, antioxidants, and slow-digesting carbs that keep blood sugar steady. Others may prefer something savory like whole grain toast, topped with mashed avocado, poached eggs, and a sprinkle of chili flakes. This combo delivers healthy fats, protein, and a satisfying texture, which helps reduce snacking later. Hydration is also key. A tall glass of water or warm lemon water often accompanies breakfast. Some start with green tea or black coffee, but without overloading it with sugar or flavored creamers. The point isn't perfection, it's mindfulness. Nutritionists aim to avoid high-sugar, high-refined carb breakfasts like sugary cereals or pastries, which spike energy temporarily but crash soon after. Mid-morning balance, listening to the body. Rather than eating by the clock, nutritionists often tune into their hunger cues. If a mid-morning snack is needed, it's typically something small yet functional. Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey, a handful of nuts, or even a boiled egg might be the go-to. The idea is to bridge the gap to lunch without triggering cravings or energy crashes. And this is where their secret lies, not in always saying no to snacks, but in choosing ones that nourish. Protein and healthy fats are the stars here because they satisfy and sustain. They'd also watch caffeine intake. Overdoing coffee can mess with cortisol levels and sleep quality. So many nutritionists stop caffeine intake by early afternoon and opt for herbal teas later in the day. Lunchtime choices, color, variety, and satiety. Lunch is where the rainbow hits the plate. For nutritionists, it's not about a specific food, but a smart combination of macronutrients and micronutrients. The plate is usually 50% vegetables, raw or cooked, accompanied by lean proteins and a quality source of complex carbs. You might find meals like grilled salmon on a bed of quinoa with roasted vegetables, olive oil drizzle, and a squeeze of lemon. Or a hearty salad with leafy greens, chickpeas, roasted sweet potatoes, avocado, sunflower seeds, and a tahini dressing. Whole grains like farro, brown rice, or whole wheat pasta are common lunch staples because they release energy slowly and prevent afternoon crashes. The key element is variety. Nutritionists often rotate their ingredients to keep their gut microbiome diverse, which plays a major role in digestion, immunity, and even mood regulation. They'd also avoid working lunches. Sitting down and eating without distraction is emphasized. Eating mindfully improves digestion and prevents overeating because it gives the brain timer. They also pay attention to hydration. Often, fatigue is mistaken for hunger. Drinking water, coconut water, or herbal teas throughout the day keeps the body running smoothly and helps flush out toxins. Many also include electrolytes, especially in hot climates or after workouts. Dinner time. Simplicity meets satisfaction. Dinner is where many nutritionists wind down the day with a nourishing, but not overly heavy meal. Contrary to belief, it's not always salad. In fact, variety and comfort are central themes. Stir-fries with tofu, vegetables, and brown rice. Baked chicken with lentils and sauteed greens. Veggie-loaded soups with whole grain bread. These meals are quick, flavorful, and filling without being excessive. Nutritionists often avoid large late-night dinners, heavy in processed foods or sugars, not out of fear, but because they disrupt digestion and sleep. They keep dinner light yet satisfying to prevent midnight snacking and discomfort. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, or yogurt sometimes make an appearance, thanks to their benefits for gut health. A small glass of red wine may even be enjoyed occasionally because balance means enjoying life, not restricting every pleasure. Dessert and indulgence, no guilt, just control. Yes, nutritionists eat dessert, but it's all about portions and quality. Instead of daily indulgences, they often enjoy sweets in moderation. A couple of squares of dark chocolate, a homemade date and nut energy ball, or a baked fruit dish like cinnamon apples with oats. They avoid demonizing food. Indulgences are planned, savored, and balanced by overall good habits. There's no guilt, no punishment. The key is mindful enjoyment, not emotional eating or sugar binges. On weekends or special occasions, a slice of cake or a creamy scoop of ice cream is totally okay. What matters is the overall pattern, not isolated meals. Nighttime routines and eating cutoff. Many nutritionists stop eating a few hours before bed, typically around 7 or 8 p.m., to allow for proper digestion and better sleep. Late-night eating, especially snacks high in sugar or fat, can disrupt sleep cycles and slow metabolism. Instead, the evening routine may include herbal tea, a relaxing walk, journaling, or reading. Managing stress is as important to nutrition as food itself. After all, stress hormones like cortisol can interfere with digestion, cause bloating, and even contribute to weight gain. A magnesium-rich snack like a banana or a few almonds may be added before bed if hunger persists, especially to support muscle relaxation and sleep. Weekend flexibility. Structure meets spontaneity. Weekends are where the routine loosens a bit. Brunches, dinners out, or family meals take priority, and nutritionists embrace it. They'd often rely on the 80-20 rule, eating nourishing foods 80% of the time, and allowing freedom for indulgence or spontaneity the remaining 20%. That might mean ordering sushi on a Friday night, enjoying pancakes on Sunday morning, or trying a new restaurant. They don't make up for these meals the next day or punish themselves with intense workouts. Instead, they return to their routine because it's sustainable, not restrictive. How do they stick to it? Nutritionists rely heavily on meal prep, but not in the extreme bodybuilder sense. They keep staples ready like cooked grains, roasted vegetables, boiled eggs, homemade sauces, and chopped fruit, so assembling a meal takes minutes. They'd also plan their groceries with intention, shopping the perimeter of the store where fresh foods are found, and avoiding impulse buys from processed aisles is common practice. Reading ingredient labels and avoiding hidden sugars, sodium, or preservatives becomes second nature. The real takeaway: nutritionists aren't chasing trends or promoting perfect diets. They eat food that is satisfying, nourishing, and realistic. Their choices are rooted in knowledge but also kindness toward their bodies. They don't skip meals to fit into clothes, they don't demonize carbs, and they don't feel guilty for enjoying dessert. They value whole foods, understand the power of plants, prioritize hydration, and let their lifestyle be flexible. So what can we learn from how nutritionists eat? That wellness isn't about rigid plans or guilt-driven eating. It's about nourishing your body with joy, balance, and intention day by day, meal by meal. If you enjoyed this realistic breakdown, stay tuned for more deep dives into everyday nutrition, gut health, and simple strategies to build a better relationship with food. Remember, your plate is powerful, and every bite is a step toward the life you want to lead.